This afternoon, my presentation centered on how to identify students who are in distress. I chose that topic because as lecturers, as administrators, we interact often with our students, and sometimes they exhibit certain indicators, and these indicators, when well treated, will help us as lecturers, as administrators, to be able to know a student who is in distress and then help him or her to get the needed support that he or she needs. So I gave out all the indicators. I gave out academic indicators that our lecturers should look out for. I gave out emotional indicators. I gave out psychological indicators. I gave out physical indicators. For academic indicators, you see that a student who has a challenge or who is in distress will always be absent in class. When you give assignments, when you give a particular date for them to submit their assignment, this student will be asking for extension because he or she is going through a lot, and he will not be able to do the assignment. Apart from that, emotionally, so in the class, maybe you made one or two statements and you expect everybody in the class to laugh or something. But this particular student who has a challenge will not laugh. The face will be that straight because he is going through a lot. So whatever you are saying in class, it means nothing to him or her. And then with financial, some of our students, they have to work before they will feed, not even feed themselves alone. They have a whole family that is dependent on them. And such a student, when he comes to class and maybe he has nothing for himself, let alone to get something for the family, the student will be disturbed. So in the class, he will be absent-minded. He will not be able to do what is expected of him. Counseling is a process. Maybe the student might need other things that you don't have that resource. So when you refer the student to the college counselor, it is her area, and she will take time to take the student through, do what is needful.
First, to let you know that the Provost College of Health Sciences is very passionate about awareness. We need to know how the staff are faring, and we need to make sure that they are well at all times so they will be able to fulfill the vision and mission of the college and the university. Some of the programs that we have organized include fitness exercise, include screening, include talk from time to time on various topics that will reduce stress. For this year, 2024, what we talk about most of the time are causes of work-related stress and how to reduce and manage work-related stress. We had a seminar on it during the year. We went through various screening at this particular retreat. We screened for diabetes mellitus, we screened for hypertension, we screened for gout, we screened for prostate-specific antigen for men, and for those people who have serious problems, we look at the electrolyte and urea, and for members of staff, we look at their lipid profile. Apart from that, while we were at the retreat, we were able to go through various activities. We were able to do hiking, and members of staff found it very interesting. This is the largest participation that we have seen in years. We came with a lot of drugs and a lot of management strategy in case any of our members will be sick, but we're lucky, not so many people were sick. The little one were able to manage them effectively. It was a whole package for the year. It's exciting, and it's courtesy of the provost, who is very passionate about the awareness of the member of College of Health Sciences. We look into developing more of this program in the next coming year.
I'm very happy I was able to make it for this year's retreat. Working on the problem-based learning is something that I had heard about, and getting a first-hand information from the experts on how to do it has been an an eye-opener and an added information that I have acquired. It will be very good for my students and for me, though not all the classes will benefit actually, because we would have to do restructuring of the curriculum and some timetable adjustments here and there. But for a session of them like the postgraduates, I think it is implementable. So it's been really good. And I'm also very happy considering the social aspect, networking, meeting people in the college that I have not met prior to this retreat. I'm really happy about. And I have exercised a lot. In fact, I have aches even as I'm standing here, but I know it's really good for my health. So I'm very, very happy. And I would say that if this retreats are to be organized on a yearly basis, I'll be happy to be present. It's really, really good.
Today, day 3, we handled 2 topics: building your personal brand and taking ownership. In terms of building your personal brand, I was able to let them understand that it's very important they build their brand, as it could help their career advancement. Personal branding entails both your image and your reputation, and it also involves how the image you have of yourself and the image others have of you. In addition, it has to do with your values, your skills, your experience. And today we also looked at personal values, because I made them understand that it is your values that makes you valuable. So people came up with different values. We broke up into sessions and they had different personal values which they agreed to run with. The beauty about having personal values is that it helps you in determining decision, particularly decision making, what is right and what is wrong. And then I went further to let them understand that in building your personal brand as well, you need to also consider your online reputation, because these days you find out that you may want to travel abroad. At the embassies, sometimes they check your Facebook, they check the kind of people you are following. If you are somebody who engages in terrorist activities, or who supports it, or who supports violence, so your online reputation too is very, very important at the time that we are in now. So at the end of the day, I made them understand that you have to intentionally build your personal brand, as it helps you in your career advancement. In fact, that could be the missing link for some people. We later also spoke about taking responsibilities, and I made them understand that taking responsibilities helps in ensuring that the department or the organization you work with moves forward. Taking responsibility basically has to do with you being proactive, taking initiative in everything you do, and you find out that as you take ownership for things, it helps the business, or it helps your department, it helps everybody to move forward. We need to take ownership. One of the things taking ownership does is that it helps you to beat the competition. By that way, everybody is moving ahead in the right direction. So I really challenge them to ensure that in everything they do, they must take ownership.
So my role is the core mandate for us is to look for funding opportunities for faculty, so they'll be able to carry out their innovative research. So how do they do this? So as part of the retreat for the College of Health Sciences, I had an opportunity to introduce faculty members to the Research Professional Africa. With the Research Professional Africa platform, it has over 12,000 funders and about 23,000 funding opportunities. And this makes it a one-stop shop for all the disciplines within the colleges and the university at large. So with this, introducing faculty members to such a platform will afford them the opportunity to do their own search related to their disciplines. And in their comfort of their offices and home, they have control over their time, the closing dates for most of the funding, because what we have realized is that a lot of them miss out on the funding opportunity closing dates and sometimes put a lot of pressure on the office and upon the faculties themselves because of the closeness of the closing date. So we thought it wise as an office to introduce as many faculty members as possible so they can do the searches for themselves, thereby enhancing research and then also increasing the visibility of KNUST.